Hey, what's happening, guys? Tonight's video blog, I want to talk about knee wraps. So if we think back about 2 years ago when Pro Raw started, they went around and they actually asked their lifters, do you consider Raw to be in knee wraps? And the overwhelming response was Raw lifters wanted knee wraps. Then, about a year or two later, GPC started, lo and behold, they let their lifters wear knee wraps. And today, the big announcement was Capo are now letting their Raw lifters wear knee wraps. Funny about that. Right, so this is a knee wrap. I'm going to start by saying there are lots and lots of different ways to put on a knee wrap. So before I get 100 messages from 100 different people saying, you're not doing it right, this is just 2 ways that I do knee wraps. So the first point with a knee wrap is when you actually wrap it up, you want to try and pull as much of the tension out of the wrap as possible, okay? If it's being wound up in a really sloppy way, you're not going to get the knee wrap on properly. Right, actual wrapping of the knee. When I wrap my knees, I start from just below the knobbly bit, below the patella, okay? So that's my kneecap there. I consider the pivot point of the knee to be below, as in towards the ankle, the patella. We'll thank Julia, the camera woman, for doing the extreme close-up there. Okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to start by putting it around the knobbly bit of the knee. I'm going to come around taking as much stretch out of the wrap as I can. I'm going to lock that around my knee. I'm going to come around again, pull it as tight as I can, about halfway up the wrap. Come around, trying to keep my knee, my leg as straight as possible each time. And come out again, pull it out. Come out again, pull as much stretch out as I can. That's about 5, 6. Try not to drop it like I always do. That's about 7 revolutions, by the way. These are 2 metre insert knee wraps, legal in most federations. Most now let you use 2.5 metre wraps as well. These are just the ones I had in my bag tonight. So I've got about 7 revolutions out of that wrap there. That is the way that I'd wrap my knees when I'm training. It's fairly rigid and it's not gonna pinch the skin, or it's not gonna cause any blisters or anything crazy like that. I've seen these things cause bruising on the knees as well. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys the way that I wrap my knees in competition. Once again, this is just a quick job for the video, so please don't put stupid comments up about how I'm not doing it right. I'm going to start in the same spot, wrap the knee in the same way, pulling as much tension out as I can, but this time I'm going to come 5 revolutions up the knee. So I've come up 5 times. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull that tension out again. I'm going to cross the knee. I'm going to come again, back, cross up the knee. Then I'm going to wrap around the top of the leg, and I'm going to lock in over the top. Now, if you do happen to have any of that wrap left at the top, I try and actually just tuck that so I can pull it, so I can get it off after my temp further quickly. That's about the most rigid way that I wrap my knees. That's it. That's knee wraps. If you've got any questions, shoot me a message. Let me know how you go. See you later.